First pitch, breaking ball hammered toward the left field line. Fair, and it's going to trickle down to the corner. Jordan around second. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive into right center field. Will that ball get down? It will! And Davis will have an extra base hit and an RBI in his South Bend Cubs debut. He'll stop at second. Jordan scores
Brennen Davis, who shoots one down the left field line for another base hit. That might find the corner. Davis will run first. It's cut off by McKenna, the left fielder. Davis trots in with...
What's going on, guys? Nathan Lombardi here with Lambo Media, brought to you by the Right Way Sports Network. And in this segment, I'm joined by a very special guest. He's in the Chicago Cubs organization, is at the top of the rankings as far as prospects go. Brennen Davis. First and foremost, Brennen, I really appreciate you coming on. And how have you been doing so far?
Thanks for having me, man. I've been doing pretty good.
That's good. That's good, man. Where are you located right now?
I'm in South Bend, Indiana, playing at Four Winds Field.
Nice. Nice. So you were obviously put on the 60-man player pool for this rather disastrous 2020 season with the pandemic and everything else going on. What has that experience been like for you so far?
Oh, man, it's been awesome. I'm just happy to be able to play baseball right now with all this going on. And the competition that's here, the intensity that everybody brings is just top-notch.
Yeah, most definitely. So your first year of pro baseball was obviously in 2018, posting a 298 batting average, and then transitioning into the 2019 season, posting a 305 batting average. How did you have the capability to get off to such a hot and dominant start?
It's definitely been an adjustment, just figuring out what works and what doesn't, and what parts of my game that I know I can be successful at, and being able to bring that to game atmosphere and transition has been huge for me. Really finding a routine and sticking to it. That's kind of what's, I think, has brought me the most success.
Right. So, like I mentioned a bit earlier, you're obviously a top prospect in the Chicago Cubs organization and really all of baseball. There's obviously a lot of talks going around about you having a ton of potential, and you projected to dominate in the future in the MLB. Do you find that there's any added pressure on you with all of these talks going around?
I don't really like to take very much into account of any of the rankings or anything like that. People can talk. Everybody has their own opinion, but I know the game I play and the person I am and how competitive I am, and ultimately, I'm going to go out there and compete and do the best I can every day, and that's all I can really do.
Right. So you were initially committed to Miami out of high school, but you went on to be drafted out of high school, and then you obviously decided to take that route. What really went into that decision, and why did you decide to take that route rather than playing college ball before pro baseball?
Yeah, so the end goal is ultimately to be a professional baseball player, so I had to really evaluate what I thought the best path for me was going to be.
Right.
And thought getting into a system and getting the coaching, the opportunity, everything that comes with being in a pro ball atmosphere, the better competition, all that, I thought that was going to develop me quicker, faster, and more efficiently. Honestly, it was tough. It was a tough decision for sure, because Miami was a great school, great education,
right.
Awesome baseball program. Love the campus, love where it's at. But ultimately, I wanted to be a big league ball player. So I thought this was the path that was going to get me there the quickest.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, congrats on that. That's obviously a huge accomplishment that you should be extremely proud of. What did the draft process look like for you?
The draft process is pretty hectic, honestly. You go from meeting with a lot of area scouts and teams in the fall and winter, and then you transition into playing your last senior year of baseball, and you got to just forget about scouts and all that stuff and just focus on helping your team win and doing everything you can. But everybody knows scouts are there, everybody knows people are watching, and I don't know, it's like, it's kind of like the saying, there's always somebody watching. So
yeah.
I mean, you can really never take anything for granted and anything lightly, and you just play your game, and the chips fall where they may.
Right. How did you initially find out that you'd been selected?
I mean, you really never know until your name is called on TV, because everything changes so fast in the draft process. But I had gotten a call, and they said they were going to take me in the second round at pick 62, about 5 picks beforehand. So, I mean, it was cool, but it didn't really feel real until I heard my name.
Yeah. So to wrap it up, the official minor league season for the 2020 season was obviously canceled. So we won't really see an official minor league season until 2021. What are some of your bigger goals headed into that 2021 official season? And do you have any set goals to finish off at the season at any certain level?
The way I kind of look at it is moving up, and all the levels are awesome, but you can only be the best player you can be at each and every level. So it really doesn't matter where you play. It's the minor leagues and the big leagues. If you're in the minor leagues, guys get moved around so often.
Yeah.
I just want to be in a spot where I'm going to succeed and continue to get better and work on the stuff I have to. Honestly, I just want to start somewhere and end a level higher. That's my goal every year.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, thank you for your time, Brennen. I really appreciate it. And best of luck in the future. Congrats on all of your accolades thus far throughout your very young career already. And there's definitely more to come. And best of luck in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate you having friends on.
Yeah, thank you, Brennen.